All I want for Halloween is big stompy mechs. Big stompy mechs. Big stompy mechs. All I want for Halloween is to play out the Battle of Helm's Deep with a bunch of really cool toys and big stompy mechs. Yeah. What a better way to start a Tuesday than with the lyrical rhyming of me, your favorite DJ, the OG GM, broadcasting live from Site B at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's the 20th day of August 2024. The countdown to Halloween begins. It's apparently 77 degrees. Yeah, well, the sun's out. We'll see. And it's Tuesday, and on Tuesday we look at toys. Specifically, we work at Games Workshop toys. Why? No specific reason other than I think they're cool. And very few people at my end of the tabletop role-playing game community devote time to them. So, yeah. And looks like, once again, Games Workshop is deciding to drag up one of their least successful licenses, Lord of the Rings. Now, you would think the license for Lord of the Rings miniature battles would have been more popular than it was, but it never quite caught on with the Warhammer community as some of the other ones did. But the figures themselves could be used for any of the various fantasy-themed Warhammer-type thingies, or just any fantasy game in general. So often you would see them make their way into dioramas and battles anyways, just not Lord of the Rings-themed ones, or for use with regular-type fantasy games. So it looks like they are releasing a new strategy designer thing. It's called The Rise of Angmar. It's set within the Lord of the Rings strategy battle game and obviously deals with Angmar and the Witch King of Angmar. Here we have some brave Gondorians and for some reason a barbarian and a couple orcs fighting over thingies. And then I guess that's the Witch King right there. And here's a guy. I don't remember anybody from Gondor wearing a hat like that, but okay. Here's another guy. I don't remember anybody from Gondor or Rohan wearing cool hats like that, but I guess maybe they did. Then we have some guys on horses. They've got the white trees. So again, we're back at Gondor fighting off the orcs coming through the door. Maybe that's supposed to be Isildur. I don't know. We've got a ring wraith over there, even though the ring wraiths didn't exist during the fall of Angmar, because the Witch King of Angmar, well, actually, yeah, they did. Sorry, that's correct. The Witch King of Angmar was a wraith. So yeah, I guess he was the beginnings of wraith. So yeah, this one looks very, we love how we know how the Gondorians and the Rohirrim love their horses. So this makes sense, charging out to meet the enemy face on. And then here we have a more familiar scene. This could be the battle for Helm's Deep, or it could be the fall of Angmar with the army of the elves and men fighting against the armies of the bad guys. And we've got some orcs, and we've got some other various creepers, and we've got some wolfy thingies, wargs. We got some elves down here looking all Middle Earth elf with their gold armor and their swishy little weird scythe things. And then we just get the men with their horses and their bows being all like, hey, let's go. And it just looks awesome. And then here we have another battle defending something. We got a whole bunch of humans and a few elves, and for some reason some halflings. I don't remember. Did the halflings take part in the Battle of Angmar? I don't remember, but okay. So there you go. Yeah. So will this be a standalone, or is this part of the existing storyline? It says it's the part of the Middle Earth strategy battle game line. It's a new edition of the game coming out and a new supplement for the new edition of the game. So they're trying to restart the Lord of the Rings franchise for Games Workshop. Why? I mean, well, there's the Lord of the Rings thingy going on Amazon. Is a new movie coming out or a new special TV? I don't know, but apparently they're doing a Rohan themed, and there's talk about redoing the entire book series again. Because, I guess there's people out there who think it can be milked for more money. So yeah, let's take advantage of the sudden hype, the sudden obsession with Lord of the Rings, because there is none, and make some new Lord of the Rings product. All right, we've got some new stuff for Kill Team, Warhammer 40k Kill Team. We've got Vespid Sting Wings coming out. These are an auxiliary unit for your aliens. We got a nice looking picture of an Vespid Stingwing wielding some Tau weaponry. And then we've got the Stingwings more in their regular formation. Again, we've got normal Stingwings and Stingwings that have been integrated with Tau weaponry. You can tell it's Tau because it sort of has that streamlined, vaguely anime look to it that the Tau seem to have adopted. I guess they watched one too many episodes of Ghost in the Shell when they were coming up, little baby Taus, and they're like, hey, we could copy that, right? No one's going to get upset. It looks cool. It's all white and streamlined. It looks like this TV show. Now, I don't know enough about the Warhammer 40K universe to tell you who these guys are, whether they are things that have been experimented on, or they just pick up stuff and wear it. I mean, are they wearing these Tau weaponry because the Tau have created them and you experiment on them? Or are they simply just, hey, this was here, I'm going to take it, and, I'm going to wear this on my head because I think it's a helmet. Dude, Jack, that's not a helmet. It's not? You sure? Yeah, that goes on the other end, Jack. That's not a helmet. Yeah, it is. You're joking me, right? It's a helmet. No, poor Jack. He just never doesn't get it. And here's Jack, our hive wing, wielding some type of flamer because we know how much insects love fire. Here's another little picture of what might happen between the Colonial Marines and the Stingwings. Colonial Marines and their never-ending battle against insects. That always goes well. So I don't love them. I don't hate them. They're different. I like this guy. I like Jack here. He's kind of cool looking, though. I don't know if I would imagine that insect-themed units would be using fire, considering, fire and insects just not normally a partnership that ever works out well. But you never know. Moths are drawn to flame. Maybe hive wings are drawn to flame as well. Got another new Warhammer 40K unit to look like. This is the Blood Angel Combat Patrol. So this is another Colonial Marines looking all awesome. I guess they're red, thus the Blood Angel name, and they have a winged unit, thus the Angel. So we got red for Blood, winged unit for Angel. Interesting how the winged units look a lot like our guys from Age of Sigmar. Maybe they're just the same dudes. We know the Emperor was around for hundreds of thousands of years. My theory being that the Emperor was Vandal Savage. So maybe these are the same dudes. They've just been alive this long that they're now working for the Colonial, Emperor. Dude, I was alive before dinosaurs. Stop telling me. Here we have a more close-up for the armor. Bright red, bright yellow. Always good colors to wear on a battlefield. Make sure you blend in with all the dark of the background. Look, I mean, I can barely see these guys. No, actually, they stand out. Like really, the first people I would aim at is the ones in the bright red with the bright yellow helmets in the middle of this dark, foggy battlefield. And then we got these bright gold dudes again. Yeah, you guys totally blend in. I don't see you at all. I cannot tell where you start and the terrain. No, again, bright gold armor in a military battlefield where we've got tanks, rifles. I mean, in hand-to-hand combat, sure, the bright gold armor is intimidating, but in ranged combat for a battlefield, just like, oh god, there's a bunch of them over there. I think I'll press this button and just drop a bomb on them. I won. Here we have the enhancement for the Blood Angels and some more rules for the Blood Angels and their special abilities of being all gung-ho. So it looks like some Blood Angel love. Speaking of Blood Angels, we also have the Sengarini blood strike. So here's a more in-depth look at the winged Blood Angels and their bright gold armor. I don't think these wings work. They've got to be for show. It also seems really dumb. I mean, I get that you would put maybe like flaps on a plane for altitude and adjustment, but that close to the engines, they just burn out. Of course, the flaps of the plane are on top of the engine, so maybe they wouldn't burn out. I don't know. It just seems like it's dumb, unnecessary. And then some rules. Here's what these guys look like painted up. The great thing, though, is you could use them for both Warhammer 40K, Age of Sigmar, since they look so much similar, or just any fantasy game or any game where you need guys in armor. And they do look, The backpacks don't look great on them, but they're supposed to be angels, so they got to have jump drive. Yeah, they're okay. I mean, I can't paint that well. Who am I to give them that? I thought we had something else coming out. We got some more love for Necromunda. We got the Wild Witch Spire, the Jakara Okris, Yeld, McDoran, or Jakara. I guess these are new types of vehicles. Well, we've already seen these dudes. I like this. This classic 1950s. Here's the rules. So these are the rules for the guys with the weird claws. Then we got the Yeld, who are the winged guys. Then we got the Halacron, who are the guys with the super long fingernails and their rules. Then we got the guys with the blades on their arms and their rules. So here's the individual rules for each of these units. And then just in case we don't remember what these guys look like, they look like this. This guy has no hands. He's just got these 2-foot-long fingernails. I mean, that's great for intimidation and hand-to-hand combat. But hey, dear, I dare you to open this can. Same with this dude. At least he's got one hand. Retract the blade, and he can, I guess, do some things. Same with this one. So these three could still, like, I don't know, eat a sandwich. This guy, though, I guess he's got to be force-fed. Or maybe the hands come off and he can replace them with, normal hands. I don't know. It seems unwieldy and sort of pointless. And is that it? Is that it? Here's some more information on the upcoming new. Oh, look at that dragon. That's nice. Smog attacking Dale. We got the trolls and the party of, the halflings and the dwarves and Gandalf. We got the undead coming off the boat. These all look amazing, whoever painted these. We got the Battle of Weathertop with Aragorn and the halflings and Frodo being dumb. I'm going to put the ring on. We got this looks like the Battle of Helm's Deep, orcs versus elves. Here's the new rules. So yeah, it looks like they're jumping on the Middle-earth bandwagon. The figures look amazing, though. Or at least whoever painted them really did a great job. The boats, wow. I mean, look at the boats. Leather, they look great. Leather sails? Would leather sails work? I don't remember the sails in the movie being leather. This looks good. And this dragon, this Smog, wow, that looks just great. That's amazing. I mean, it literally looks like a real lizard. Look how he captured, whoever painted this captured just the way the skin of a reptile, that weird sort of undulating, glistening, cool to the touch quality that reptile snake skin has. This guy must have either studied a snake really, really, really well, or has a pet reptile, or photoshopped it in. Anyways, it just looks amazing. So yeah, I guess they're doing a new strategy, Middle Earth thing, just in time to milk all the current Middle Earth excitement, because there is none. Oh, it looks like we're finally getting the announcement for the beginnings of Golden Demon, beginning in November 2nd, running through the submission start the September 20th. We've already got a couple entries. Looks like here's a. All right, I don't mind the dude on the Wyvern, but bringing his chair along with him, would that work? I don't think that would work. And putting a flag on the Wyvern's tail again, I don't know, dude. I don't think that would work. I don't think the Wyvern would let you bring your chair. Here's a very colorful army of humans. Interesting choices. The person really focused on the plants, which is an unusual choice, and I really like that. Just some normal undead looking fun. I don't know what this is, but this looks amazing. So that looks like the beginnings for Armies on Parade Golden Demons. So if you are a crafter and want to get in on the starting floor of the drive towards the Golden Demon Award, now's the time, starting in next month. All right, next week we will have more Blood Angels. Even more Blood Angels. This rock and roll nightmare. My armor is completely impractical, but it looks cool. A book on the units. Some stuff for the Horus Heresy with some brand new steampunk looking tanks. Bright yellow anime. You know, whenever I see these, I think Thunderbirds 2. Assault drills. Some more tanks for all your steampunk Warhammer classic love. The Rise of Angmar battle scenario. There's the Last King of Gondor. Ooh, and the Last King of Gondor. What about the other guy? He doesn't count. Oh, okay. Here's some Friends of Gondor. These are the Heroes of Arnor. There's some Knights of Arnor. Here's the Undead and some guy with a stabby thing. Here's I don't know who these are. Some type of barbarian and I guess a druid, a spellcaster. I don't know who that's supposed to be. His name is Aldrich. I don't remember. You know, is he supposed to be a druid? Here's some more human warriors, looking all Viking-ish. There's the werewolves of Angmar, because there were werewolves. Here's some just normal-looking dudes and dudettes, various units to defend. Here's some elves. Here's some humans. Here's some more humans. Here's a gargoyle. Here's some more humans. Here's some more undead. We've got some more units coming out for just generic whatever. These could be for Middle-earth or anything. We've got some more stuff from the ever-ending Black Library. And that appears to be it this week at our friendly local Games Workshop. Thank you, Games Workshop, for allowing us to look at these every week and these amazing figures that I wish I had the quality, the skill level to paint even slightly as good. I think you've all heard my figure story. You know, I started figure painting in the 80s like everybody else. My skill level got better and better and better. And then I painted this one amazing figure. I mean, it was like the pinnacle. It was a work of art. The amount of detail I was like, one of those out of body experiences where I don't remember painting it. But when it was done, I was like, whoa. I never painted anything as good as that figure. It's like after that figure, my skill level got progressively worse until the point where I'm like, look, I don't even know what this is. So I stopped for a long time. Plus, figure painting is expensive. Then I started again, but it never really popped for me. So I stopped. And then I did figure painting about a year ago. I got one really good figure out of it. And then I was just like, I can't afford this. And I'm not very good at it. I would rather have other people do it and I can just enjoy it. Which is why I started this. So if you appreciate me doing this every week, let me know. If you never want to see me do Games Workshop figure stuff, let me know. If you have a Games Workshop where you live, and chances are you do, and you're interested in this hobby, head on over and they'll, as they say, give you the first one for free. That's it for today. Have a great day. I will talk to you all later. See ya.
Yo, check. Yeah, we're not the type to play games. You can stay